Well, hello everyone. Hi everybody. How's it going with everyone and everything? Good stuff. Guess we can get rid of this now that we're live. You don't need to see that. Chat over here. I don't know. Is my bot even running? Oh no. Get that bot running. There we go. All right, well, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm some stuff. Can I switch over to that? Okay, cool. Enough of this shenaniganery. It's quiet today. Too quiet. Am I even live? Says I'm live. Oh, I got 4 people, 4 viewers on there. Probably 3 of them are bots. Hi, friends. If you're there, say hi. If you're here from the meetup group, that'd be cool. But if you're not, that's cool too. What am I doing? Oh, starting WordPress. All right, well, today I'm working on some stuff. I want to work on if I can get this thing going. I'm gonna stop it here. I need to kill all these. I'm working on oh my gosh, Fabian is here. Hey Fabian, how's it going? Hope you're well, man. I'm gonna see if I can't get Docker or WP&V running here. That's awesome. So glad you're here. So today I'm working on, I'm going to be at WordCamp Asia this year, and I'm very excited about that. I'm doing a workshop on the Block Developer Cookbook, and I'm building a website to go along with that. And if this stupid thing ever actually works, I don't know why it's not working. Anyways, I can kind of show it. You know what? I can't show it to you yet. But I was working on, so it's a block theme and it's got a lot going on and I'm really enjoying it, and it's still reading the configuration. Am I going to wear a chef's hat? I am not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. So if you're going to be at WordCamp Asia, sign up for my conference. It's my conference. Sign up for my conference. Sign up for my workshop. And maybe, who knows? Maybe there'll be prizes. Maybe there'll be things. Never know. Never know. Kevin says he's going to make me a shirt that says I hurt Kevin. I'm going to make him a shirt that says what the deuce. That was decided last time. I don't think I can stream it, honestly. I think it's I might reach out. I don't know. It's going to be an interactive workshop, and wow, this is taking forever. I should have started this 45 minutes ago. It'll be an hour and a half. This will be ready to go, and then we'll start building. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Do I need this? I don't need this. Let's get this. So, anyways, while we're waiting for this ridiculousness to fire up, I can take you through what I've sort of done so far. I've got some codes. So it's basically, it's a theme right now in my theme. Maybe you can see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on. What is Docker being stupid? Let's see. What's going on with the Dockers? Maybe it's working and it's not. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, cool. So I can show you what I kind of have. So this is what I have. This is my site so far. So the idea here is that you will go to a conference, go to this conference, and then as a person, who is attending said conference or wherever, you're gonna make a little vote for the things that you want, and then there's a results page that is tied to this. And so as people vote through it, I will see more results. So I can show you what that looks like. Go on here. So if I Oh, clearly some things didn't. Oh. Stand by. Weird. Okay. Anyways, that's supposed to remember that, and it does in a different branch, I think. But if I keep voting, right, and I come over here. Okay. Oh, I've gone and broke something. I don't know what I've broken here. Lurking while working on some code of my own. Justin! Okay, this is completely broken. It's awesome. All right, so let's let's get over here. CDWP content. I was working on this thing last night that I'm very excited about. So what I want to do, it's called, my theme is called Chef Kiss because why not, right? Okay, so that's building. I should be getting like yeah, so it's fetching votes there. Okay, cool. Let's see, is that refresh now? You know what? I'm gonna switch back over. I'll show you what I was messing with the other day, which is pretty exciting. I think it's pretty exciting. So what I want to have happen is, you see this ridiculous little post. So I've got this made this thing. It's called a login user. It's a variation of the so this is just a site icon that I threw together. It's hilarious and stupid. But what I was thinking about doing was making it so this would be replaced by an avatar. And if I switch, to I'm using this great plugin by Jonathan. I think it's Jonathan Blackburn. John Blackburn, called user switching. It's phenomenal for testing stuff with users. It's so good. I love it so much. Anyways, if I go back to my post, where's the post? That's what I'm doing. So I go to my users and I switch to this user. This is, and then I'll refresh this. Then it's going to show the gravatar of the logged in user. And then I want to plunk the chef hat on it somehow. It's not really going to be possible to do it and make it look like it's on the person's head for every avatar. But like, so if I switch to this, so whoever's logged in gets the icon. It's a funny thing. Dolly, don't you talk to me like that, Kevin. Kevin! Yeah, I don't want to do all that. I guess I could take, actually, oh my God, Kev. I guess I could, no, you know what? You're making me think about things that are fun. And I'm not going to do that right now, but that's a kind of a cool idea. I'm assuming you're saying like take the gravatar image, feed it to Dolly, have it put a chef hat on the person. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're talking about? Anyways, I don't have the time. That's a great idea. It's actually a phenomenal idea. But I'm going to talk about how I did. Okay, so anyways, let's go over here. So my chef kit. Okay, so right. Oh no. So I'm gonna just stop this npm run build. No one can read that. No one on this planet can read that. Maybe Kevin, because he's a superhero. Move this over here. We don't need to see what's this Twitch bot doing over here. Get you out of here. Okay, so it's going to do a build. I'm going to just commit this build. I'm going to just actually check out the trunk. And wait, do I have? Is that results page? Okay, it's already up to date. So I'm just gonna do a little npm run start, because I don't know what's happening, but it's not what should be happening. There's a couple of things that I'm not really sure about what's happening here. So I'm in my conferences. If I go to my other conference here and I view it, okay, now it's remembering. Perfect, that's what I wanted. So what I wanted to have happen was when someone was logged in, they would it tracks their votes, right? But then if you come back to the page, did that not track? That's working. Okay. All right. So you can only vote once, right? Hey, Obaid Rehab. Oh God, I'm not saying that right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you for being my newest fan from Pakistan. Newest fan from Pakistan. That rhymes. Obaid Rehman. Am I saying that right? I hope so. I appreciate you, and thanks for hanging out. He's for those in Twitch. He's coming to us from the YouTubes here. So, yeah. So then each one of these, there's a couple things I wanted to just kind of like, I don't know, brag is the right word, but I'll brag. So this results page this is a virtual page. This page does not exist. And I got to give props to my man, Justin Tadlock, for helping me figure this one out. So in classic WordPress theming, if you needed a page that didn't exist, like a virtual page is what they call it, you could do it fairly straightforward. You would just hijack the template and then bring it, and then, you use the template include hook, and then it would just override it. Well, you can do it similarly in here, and so I just wanted to kind of show that because it's so cool. Not build ink. So I have a results page in here. So what I'm doing, so I'm adding an endpoint. Now this is a pretty robust endpoint in the sense of I think it's pretty much adding results to all the endpoints. So I might need to fix that a little bit. And then what I'm doing is I'm using template include. Props to my man Justin in this locate block template. So what it's doing is when it knows that I'm in the results, so it's looking for a global results. I wonder if I could probably do that a different way. And then it's going to locate the template that I have in my templates directory called results. Right, it's in here. Now the good thing about it is that I can actually edit it in my results. Right, so if I go into my results page, I can actually edit this. So this is a block that I've made. This is called the results block. It's just basically a JavaScript application. But if I want to go in here and change this, I can do that. So if I wanted to say, I know what I want to do right now. Let's go in here, and I'm going to go. Is that a row? Is that row? Okay, so inside the row, I want to do the logged in user. Which is not in this branch, Ryan. It is not in this branch. Let's switch back to the other branch. Mine's just in, yeah. You might be wondering, the more astute of you, looking at you, Kevin. No, you're all wonderful, brilliantly smart people. You're probably wondering, why the heck are you committing all your build stuff to your repository? And that's an excellent question. And the answer to that question is because this is attached to a deploy. Yeah, it is going to be a tip for the cookbook. I'm going to do this one as a tip for the cookbook. And I'm going to do the virtual page one, and I'm going to do the extending the avatar block, basically. Because there's a pretty cool hidden hook in there. But anyways, okay. So what I need to do is come back over here. I need to do this. I need to go git checkout kind of force feature, and this is what is it? Avatar extend. What's the idea behind a virtual page? Excellent question, Flex. So a virtual page is basically something like when you need a page but it doesn't exist in content. So my example is when I'm looking at a conference or whatever this is, right? So so people are voting, and then I what I want to see is I want to see the results for this particular thing. And so it does behind the scenes. It's not there's no content for that, right? There's not like a results page where I want to write a bunch of stuff. So in my case, what I want to do is I want to be able to type in results in the URL with like in front of the conference name, and then the page is doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. In this case, it's just loading a template, then it's loading this this block, which is my results block, and then the results block does a bunch of JavaScripty stuff. There's some endpoints in there that I've built, but like you're doing some fairly complicated things in there. So a virtual page is essentially a page that's not What? But a virtual page is a page that doesn't exist, and yeah. So apparently my keyboard's gonna die. Quillen Q, love to hear your descriptions of what you are thinking. Well, I am telling you what I'm thinking. What do you mean? Do I need to expound on anything? I'm happy to. So that's kind of what you would do for a virtual page. Is that what you mean, Flex? Like the idea, or like the technical idea behind it, or like the reason why you'd use it? I guess is what you're asking me. For those on other platforms, Flex Perception just asked, "What's the idea behind a virtual page?" Oh, okay, well, yeah. So you can. I've always called them a virtual page. I don't know if that's what other people call them, but like it's a fake page, basically. You're faking. Yeah, I guess virtual page is probably the thing to call it. Quinlan Q, thank you for asking the question. I do appreciate you. So right, what was I doing? I was doing something. I forget now. That's what I was doing. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna put. Let's refresh this to make sure I can get the block in here. I'm gonna just go in here. I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna go boop. I'm gonna say logged in user, and this is gonna go beside the title maybe. Let's just see how that looks. Oh, I don't think I like that. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Is this for the results page? It is for the results page. This is another circumference. You may have also noticed that I want this over here, so I need to put that in group, I think. Put a little group block in there. Groupy, group. And we'll put the group inside the row, and then inside. Justin's gonna be so proud of me. We've been working very hard together. This is not a row, I want it to be a row. We've been working very hard together to so I can learn from him, because he's brilliant. He's so good at what he does. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So this is going to be whoever the person is. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the person is. I love this. I'm so excited for this. Yeah. Anyways. And then maybe we should actually do that to the... should probably do that. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. I like to kind of build out a little bit in the block editor. Oh, thanks Quinley Q for the follow. Appreciate you, friend. So what I also like to do is I like to come in here, get the code editor, grab all this junk, right? And then jump over to my code editor, go into the results screen, and paste that in, right? Because the other thing, and then what's really cool is you can come here. Oh, I ran into this last stream or 2 streams ago. I could not figure out how to reset the things. You can do it right here. So if you're in a template, if you're in the site editor and you're editing the template and you make changes, if you go over to the template tab in the sidebar inspector here, these little 3 buttons, you can hit clear customizations. And there you go. I think you should work on WordPress. That's my thoughts. Quinley Q asks, what are your thoughts on WordPress dev versus raw web dev? Well, it's all kind of similar, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't say, like, you don't, it's a good question. I mean, WordPress development is really web development. You're just building on top of a framework that saves you a lot of time. That's kind of how you think about it. That's how I think about it. I used to do tons and tons of raw web development where I would I want to build my own content management system. I don't need anything, but it saves you tons of time to do it, right? That's sort of what I'm thinking about. Like, it's funny because you hear WordPress dev, I guess you hear React dev, right? Like people who, it's kind of a specialization sort of thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would consider myself a web developer, a software developer, maybe by some real big stretch, and not necessarily a WordPress developer, even though I've worked with WordPress since 2009 and it's my primary go-to, and I'm now paid to show other people how to use it. But yeah, I mean, there is something to be said about like the API that is WordPress though. Like people, you do learn, like I learned a lot of PHP stuff. I learned a ton of it. My camera's all screwy. I learned a lot of PHP stuff by building WordPress sites. So I can see that there's a lot of people out there that build WordPress and think that that's it, right? But yeah, I don't know. But you need to know a lot of raw web dev to do stuff in WordPress. So that's my thoughts. But thank you for asking the question. It's a good question. Okay, so this is what am I doing here? All right, okay. So I want to go back and I want to edit the single conference page now. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did in here. I'm gonna add another. We learned it's a row block I want, right? And we're gonna put the row inside the row, and then inside that row we're gonna put the logged in user, and then the title, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna save it, just preview it, right? Oh, not the results page. There we go. So it's there. Now, here's a design question. Oh, Justin Tadlock says, I built my own CMS for my personal blog, but I wouldn't recommend trying for most sites. It was very educational, made me appreciate the framework that WordPress offers even more. Yes, that's times 1,000. Let me tell you a story. When before I joined 10up, I worked at this agency in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Shout out to Media Plus Advertising. And they had a proprietary content management system that was written by a really smart guy. Did a great job on it. But the development time, the time from like project start to project end was in the months. It took a long time because it was a custom content management system, and every time the client needed something different, you needed to kind of build the plumbing to do all that sort of stuff. And this is no shade to that CMS or the engineer that wrote it. It was very impressive. I remember looking at it and going, "Oh my God, this is really cool." And then I switched to WordPress. He left the company, and then we were like nobody really knew how to use the CMS to the level that we needed to. So I just said, let's just build this one in WordPress, and we built it in like 3 weeks. It was super fast, and it was only not because WordPress is better than the CMS or anything like that, but because we didn't have to do any of the busy work, right? All you had to do was focus on the things that the client needed, and not like, how are we going to handle permalinks? How are we going to handle uploads? How are we going to handle all this stuff? It's all there. It's all done. So anyways, that's my random story about things. Yeah, that's that. That's the thing. So anyways, okay, cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this thing again, get the code editor, and grab this. And I'm going to jump into my single conference template. Derek, OE, how's it going? Good to see you. Single conference. All right, paste that in there. Come in here, and then I can clear the customizations, and I should still get it in there. I do. This is good speech. Kev, you making fun of me? Sick of your shit. Kevin, I can't wait to see you, buddy. Kevin! Oh, by the way, Kevin, how is Thailand? You're there now. You're living there now, right? You be careful. I'm going to dox you here. I'm going to tell everybody you live in where you live. 123 Thailand Street. That's where he lives. Cool. 11 p.m. now. Yep. That sounds about right. All right. Cool. So, all right. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just show y'all. What am I gonna show you? I built okay, so I did a variation. This is what it. So this avatar block right here, this logged in user block is actually a block variation, and I'll show you how I did it. And it's actually kind of a funky little thing, and I'm gonna be adding this to my. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see you. Anyways, I miss you so much, Kevin. I make fun of you so much on this stream that I'm surprised you keep coming. Like the dedication to show up at 11 p.m. to hear me talk crap about you is admirable. I have to bring you a shirt, don't I? I don't know, or a chef hat or something. Anyways, okay. So in my JS, I have variations here. So there's a couple of things that we need to do. Okay, so registering block variation is pretty straightforward. Now, one thing that I found was I am trying to, I was trying to basically put in an attribute so I could know what this thing is. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, this needs to go away. So I have this now. So let's run. What? Let's just refresh. Reload it. So I should get a description here now. If I click on this, loads. That's what. Is this? No. Wood? Am I not building? Maybe not building. Stand by. I'm not building. There we go. All right. I'm trying to refresh the wrong page. I don't even know where I am. Well, Justin, you're welcome to have it. So yeah, okay, so let me just go through this. So this is so when you register a block variation, you import it from the WordPress/block package, right? It's going to become a variation of the core avatar block. I'm giving it a name of logged in user, which is a constant that I was using for something. I don't really need that anymore. It's kind of, don't really need it. So I'm just going to replace it with this, not that, with this. Right. And then I can get rid of this. Okay. And then, so I've given it a name, a title, a description. So I've added some attributes because when I insert this thing, I want it to kind of follow my branding. So you notice I didn't, like, that sort of thing. I think I need to make that the border maybe like a pixel smaller or something. So I've added some attributes. So these attributes all exist with the block. But what I was trying to determine, when you define a block variation, you need to tell the variation how it knows it's the variation, right? Excuse me. So I added this attribute called current user, use current user, and this doesn't exist, and as an attribute. So I needed to add that to the block itself, and so I've done this with this block filter. So it's blocks that register block type, and then that's the name of my plugin, and then basically I'm past the settings of the block, the name of the block. If it's not the name, if it's not core avatar, I'm returning. Otherwise, what I'm doing is I'm defining a custom attribute for it, and then so that allows me to switch to the transform, right? And it remembers. And actually, the last thing here is scope. I don't think I want that. I think I just want to be able to insert this as a block. I don't think I care if it's like a transform or not. So yeah. So if I go in here, I should be able to find it, logged in user. So there we go. So that's that. So Justin, you think that this is a logged in user thing? Technically, I think that's a custom hook in JS. Use current user. Oh, in this case, it's just an attribute. There's no, sorry, Flex Perception is asking, use current user. Is that a custom hook in JS? I'm using the attribute. No, I'm not making a custom hook. All I'm doing is using this attribute to define the. I'll show you where I'm using it. So I have this thing, I'm adding it in, and then so the block variation is going to set that attribute for the block to true, whereas the default value is false. And let me just show you what I am talking about. So if you go into the code editor, bear with me while I find it. Here's the WP avatar block here, right? So you can see I'm just setting an attribute. Now, maybe this is a bad name, but I just wanted to use the current user's gravatar. That's why I called it use current user. I can see why that could be a little bit confusing, because use thing name is a JavaScript hook, like use state, use fact, to use this other things I can't remember off the top of my head. So I'm not. Hey, the Lup, how's it going? I'm not doing any custom hooks in here. So this is a filter that adds the attribute to the avatar block. And then this register block variation just sets that attribute to true. And then in my blocks.php down here, I am using a filter called render block data, which I just found out about like yesterday. And actually, I'll I'll take you through it in a second. I need to add a folder to this workspace. Stand by momentarily. And I'm gonna go and then what's going on here? Come on, what's going on? Oh no, there we go. So if I just go into my local sites, for example, and I go into my where's Twitch stream, just go in there. I'm gonna do this. I'm just adding the entirety of WordPress here, and what I want to do is I want to find this, and it's gonna be, I think it's in there. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so this, when you are rendering a block, so there's this render block function that we've all probably seen before. There's a number of hooks or filters that are fired in there. So pre-render block is the first one. It fires before anything's done. So if you wanted to like take a block and completely change the output of it, like completely, like not do anything and just be like, just return a div that says, hey, or like whatever, doxed, leet, whatever, you can do that just by returning anything from this filter. Otherwise, it moves on to the render block data, which is the one that I'm using. Then at the very end, it does render block context, and then I think inside of block render, there's even another one. There's render block, and then render block name. So what this allows me to do is get access to all of the information that's been passed with the block. So in here, what I'm doing is I'm getting the parse block. So I'm looking for the block name, because this gets fired on every block, and so I want the block name to be core avatar. Oh, I hope everything's okay, Derek. Good luck to you. And then we're gonna check to see if this is set. Actually, this is probably not a right. I should probably do this slightly differently. Is set, because if set could be false. So if that and then you go and so I want this to be true. True is equal to this thing. That's basically what we want to have happen here. We want to make sure that it's the right block and it's it's set, because it's always going to be set, I believe. And then make sure that it's actually passed as true. Then what we do is, so there's an attribute called user ID in the avatar block that you can set. I'll show you where that is. If you go into code editor, go to the block, or I grab this, you can actually come in here and say, I always want it to be set to this user. I'm going to override that and just pass the current user ID. Then return all that parse block stuff, and then it just renders the way it needs to render. So that's how I'm doing it. Again, block variations for the win, because otherwise it's a lot of work to build one of these things. I don't know if you've ever seen the source for it, but it's not small. You know, don't have to worry about hitting Gravatar or doing any of that stuff. It's all there. It just does it all for you. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. I can actually get rid of these other hooks that I was toying around with yesterday. So that is how I built that. Pretty cool. Right. So now if I come in here and if I go into my users again, I'll switch to this and I go to the conference. Check that out. It's gonna have my face while I'm voting. Isn't that cool? I think it's such a cool little thing. Whatever, Kevin. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, switch back to events. All right, so what was that? So that's a thing. I'm very excited about that. So what was the next thing that I was going to build? I forget now. Oh boy. Don't need to do a bunch of updates here. Oh. Kevin. I'm using Kevin's block. I love Kevin. I absolutely love your block, I have to say. Oh boy, what is this? Could not remove all plugin. Oh, okay, fine. The Lup is asking, wild question, do you know a way of changing block attributes default on the run in the editor? I think this is because I've actually got it, part of my WP ENV. I'm pulling it down here. Did you just update this? I think that's probably what it is as part of that. So it's loading it in. So I probably just have to like destroy it and bring it back, or I'll probably have to do it again. Oh, you have to do it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be updated. I just haven't done it. Okay, I'll figure it out. Anyways, do you know a way of changing block attributes default? The default on the run in the editor? Like, so you could do it this way, right? Oh. Okay, so if your block has two faces, do a variation. That's what you should do. So you should have your default. Okay, so yes, this is exactly what you do. So if you have two, if I'm understanding, is this two separate blocks, sort of? Could it function as two separate blocks? The LUP is saying that basically my block has two faces. I want some defaults on face 1 and the other defaults on face 2. So what I would do is make two blocks. I would have block 1 be face 1, block 2 be a variation of block 1 but called face 2 with your other default set. That's what I would do. That's probably the easiest way to do it, and then you can actually set up some transforms so you can move from one to the other. That would be probably my approach. Now, I haven't seen your code. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but that sounds... One block, some charts. I don't have the possibility to use variations. Is it the same values? Like, are they the same attributes, but the values just change? Is that what it is? Because if that's the case, I would just have a toggle, and then that toggle not only sets what we're calling face, but also the value of those other attributes as well. I'd have to see what you're doing to be able to make a good suggestion, but my first thought is like, this sounds like variations for a custom type. Yes, Kev is a weird metaphor for a custom type. Saturn not. Hello, bro. The LUP, if you could share it, even if you DM me somewhere, I'm happy to take a look at it. So it sounds like you have like option 1, which is a bunch of stuff or a bunch of things, and then option 2, which is a bunch of things, right? And then when you switch between the two, yeah, so then just however you're switching between face 1, face 2, skin 1, send 2 type, whatever we're calling it, when you make that switch, have it set the other attributes as well. I think that's what you're talking about. Or you're talking about when you insert. I don't know. I have to see what you're doing. This would be a lot easier if I keep looking at chat. I should be looking at you right here. This giant finger in your face. Yeah, it's hard to know really what you're doing, but it sounds like you could either do it as variations or you could do it as a toggle that would change not only the toggle to the states, or the faces, but also the associated attributes for it as well. Code review stream. Do it, man. Do you got code? Do you have code that you can share? All right. Anyways, never a weird question. All good questions. For those in YouTube who are joining me from YouTube, there's a pretty vibrant chat going on my Twitch. Which, do I have a Twitch? I don't know if I have. No, I don't have that. But I will post it for those. So you're missing out on some. I'm just gonna put this in here. Amor Kamar, hello from YouTube. My YouTube friends, there's a bunch of really great chat going on in Twitch. You're welcome to come join us. Oh, did I just completely break the block? The LUP, they can't see your chat, unfortunately. But the LUP from Twitch says, hello, YouTube. So if you want to come on over. I posted the link. We're all hanging out here chatting. But if you want to stay on YouTube, that's cool too. That's why I'm streaming to it. So anyway, oh yeah, the LUP The love. Okay, cool. All right, so what do we want to do here? So I got, this is all kind of cool stuff. So if I go into recipes now, what's this? Waiting for the ad. Oh, yeah, sorry. I try to turn off as many ads as I can, but I only have so much control. So, you know what? I want to show you guys something. This is really cool. So there's a block out there. Let's see. Plugins. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Gav. I think your block. I think I just broke your block code. Block Pro. I don't think I need it quite yet, but there it is. Oh boy. Okay. This is. I need to fix this. Oops. It's Amore. Ah, nice. Just came to say hi. I have to go back to work. Oh, I'm Ahmed Meshkin. Just tell your boss it's cool. Tell him I said join the stream. He's on YouTube. The source code could not be got. Yeah, I know. Do you have a symlink before maybe? Well, yes, I did. So the issue is that I don't want to restart things, because it took forever. But I have it linked. So in WP-ENV, you can tell you can set up a .env JSON file, and maybe. It just adds those as plugins. So it's downloading the latest version of like my plugin. It downloads the latest version of your plugin. And I think when I tried to update it broke. Now, if I didn't do this and I just did it in the regular WordPress part, like it would be fine. And to that end, I don't know if you've seen this or not. That's not spelled right. Oh, really? Is it, I can't remember how I pronounced it. Did I pronounce it Meshkin? Did I pronounce that correctly? Or did I just mispronounce it again? Ahmed is on YouTube and telling me that I'm the first Westerner to pronounce his name correctly, which I'm taking as a badge of honor and I appreciate. So this is a cool thing, the WordPress Playground block. And I'll show you why it's a cool thing. So I'm going to work on this one because I do heart Kevin. Header block. So we're going to do an example. So what we can do here is we're going to put in the WordPress Playground block. So this is putting an instance of the playground directly into your WordPress site. How cool is that? So you can actually you can paste it check this out. So I don't know if you've heard about this. Why is links aren't working today? There we go. So this little repo, there's a whole bunch of goodness in here. But in here we've got this is like the new Gutenberg examples. We're building it that. So let's do the copyright block. So what I want to do is I want to go like this. I want to copy do that, right? And then in here, you can actually you can put a URL to a blueprint. We're going to update this. If I view this post, check this out. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Why didn't that work? Oh, come on. Is that not the right? I'm like, this is awesome. Check it out. It doesn't work. Maybe I can do it like this. So we'll put the JSON in there. We'll update that. See, does that work? What? Oh boy, things are falling. I was just playing with this and it was awesome and I was so excited about it. I don't know. All right, well, maybe this doesn't work in this. I just had this thing working. Anyways, forget it. You know what? I'll show you in a different place. I've got this little website that I've built. Not showing you guys this stuff. Oh, come on. Now I'll bring this screen back. Check this out. If you go into recipes, this, oh, which one did I do this with? This one? No. I don't know where I had this working. Did my box? No, you didn't break anything, Kev. It wasn't you. I don't know why it didn't work. It does indeed work. Like it should. So this is actually like let's stop this. Like you can put the code editor in. This is very strange that it's doing this. I'm just gonna turn the blueprint off, I think, from the block attributes. But you can create a new post. You can put content in. You can do whatever you want. Redirect to the new post. You can do all this stuff, and then when you get on the page, it's going to take you to the new post and do everything. You can actually generate a bunch of files. You can add a file here. So like if you wanted to do, so I think this is plugin mode. Yeah, this is exactly what it is. So I am hoping to use it to be able to show the example of each one of these examples. Any practical purposes or just for fun? No, there's tons of practical purpose, because what you can do is you can actually generate files, and then you can, let's see, you can go to the edit screen, right? If I wanted to take the time to build out an entire block, see, it takes you right into the editor, and I could have it auto insert this block. What I want to use it for, and it's weird that it wasn't working because I did have it working, is for the Block Developer Cookbook workshop. I'm gonna have, hey, Titus and Atlantis is here, guys. We're building a bunch of stuff. I'm actually working on a theme for my workshop that's coming up. So we're working on that. Yeah, for WP tutorials, it's gonna be great in a documentation site. I want to show it for like the final example of what we're building. And you can even have it like, you could even generate a bunch of files, right? And yeah, you could do a bunch of things. I don't have anything ready. This is ready to go, but there's a lot that you can do. You can paste content in. I'm super excited about it. I would like to get a better working example, and then I can kind of show you. But with the blueprint method, which is, where is that? If you put the URL in, what's weird that it's asking me to that, so it doesn't seem to want to work. All right, okay, it's in there. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so I don't know why it didn't work before, but what this is doing is quite literally, you know what, I'm gonna just make some changes here. I'm gonna turn the code editor off, so it's full screen. Then you come in here, there's a blocks all, it's for anything you want. You can have it load in the site editor stuff. So this actually loaded in a custom block, and that custom block was part of the, was loaded in from that repository. So you can see we've got the working block right here. Like, it's pretty cool, you know. So this is a live WordPress instance on the site showing the demo of this block. Pretty cool stuff. That's pretty cool. So you could do an entire, and it's a working site, right? So you could literally, is that gonna work? It's gonna take you to the playground, I guess, maybe. Maybe it doesn't work. That doesn't seem to want to work, but maybe not. Well, no. So I haven't played around with it too much, but it's very, very cool. The possibilities are fairly, yeah, it's totally sandboxed. People can mess with it. You can actually set up, like, if you wanted to kind of build your own plugin, you can add all the code tabs, save it, and it will work, and people can edit it live. There's some pretty cool examples. So anyways, I'm not really kind of ready for that yet. Well, that's some cool stuff. What is this? Where am I here? I need to get rid of that one. So yeah. So what was I doing? I needed to do some stuff. So that's the voting system. The recipes look like this. I had to fix that. They're kind of ugly. Gotta say. Why does that look like that, but that looks like this? What? Uh-oh. Is plugins. Is Gutenberg. I just updated. Did I just update the Gutenberg plugin? And now this is broken? I might need to stop this. I need to stop this. DVENV stop. I can't remember if I checked the conference pages before I updated the Gutenberg plugin. I may not have. I wonder if the latest version is 17.5 makes changes to the interactivity API. Let's find out. Gutenberg 17.5, which I'll be reviewing next week because it just came out. Let's look. Oh, I think this gets rid of the store. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, so there was a change that came along with Gutenberg 17.5. So part of what I'm doing here is also an I'm using the interactivity API to build some of this stuff out. So maybe I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So in my blocks, I'm gonna have to fix this anyways to make it work. So let's sorry. CD content themes chefkiss npm run build. Note variation and templates. Okay, sync those changes. I'm going to check out trunk, hit merge. Okay, so git push, git check out fix, enter activity API. All right, so in my interactivity API, npm run start, I am using, so in blocks, time remaining, let's look at that. Let's put this down. Let's get rid of all these. So in here, so I'm using this thing called, where am I using that in here? Yeah, store, WP store. So that used to be that, and now it should be WP initial state apparently. So if I do this, I think that's the only place I'm using it, but let's check. Illegal offset. Oh Lord. It's not super helpful. Oh. All right. So where's the thing? So I need to put store name. Should be this. No, not that. It should be this, I think. Okay, yeah, okay. So I need to, looks like I'm using it in the vote block as well. So render, I've got state. We'll put this in there. There we go. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, crap. Oh, not fixed. Broken. So how do I get access to it then? Does this... Oh, stand by. Okay, hold on. So I got to do more things. So I got state, and I got selectors, and I don't know why I'm saying this. So my plugin array, some value, some value, some value. So I just need that, I think. Right? What have I done? Right, so that should be the array. And that should end the close the function. That should go like that, and this should stop yelling at me, but it is not. Okay, that looks correct. There, that worked. Okay, but back in my time remaining, I have to just basically replace that, I think, and do that, and not that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I've updated that for the latest version of Gutenberg now. So this should still work. It does still work. Let's go to the results page. I don't think I'm using the interactivity API for that. I am not, so that's fine. Okay, cool. So that was a fix. That's nice. It is actually. It is. It is on my GitHub right here. GitHub, I'm not sure. I think I'm calling it BDC site. Yeah, so it's right here. Is it private? It's public. No, it's right here. There's not much to it. Like what you're seeing right here is what it is. You're welcome to take a look at it. No worries. It's all in there. Yeah, so you're welcome to steal some stuff. Yeah, that's definitely. Are you the one watching it? There's somebody watching it on there. But okay, cool. So that's good. I'm glad I got that fixed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and commit that. I'm gonna run to my over here. I'm gonna say npm run build because I want to build that, and I'm gonna git add all git commit. Message is going to be updating to nope. WP initial state and boom, and we're gonna go get push upstream. Do I need to? I'm just gonna get check out trunk, get merge, get push. All right. So yeah, okay, cool. I fixed that. All right. So what was the other thing that I've done? All right, let's see. Git branch no. So no merged. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm glad we fixed that. So let's go to this. Okay. So I think I want to fix up. Conferences looks like that, but it doesn't really matter. So the recipes look like crap, but I want them to look like this. So I'm gonna take actually what without that. So I'm gonna take the template, the query loop block template that I'm using, and I'm going to apply that. So let's see. Recipe archives. What am I doing in here for the recipe archives? Doesn't look all that great. So okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my conference, single conference. I'm going to just basically copy it out of there, and then fix it that way. I'm on trunk. I do everything. I'm working on trunk, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Templates is the thing I'm looking for. Single conference. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna jump over to single. No. I think what I need to do is get a query. I'm gonna just take my query out of here, and I'm going to go into archive recipe and I'm going to replace my query. Wait. Yeah, replace the query with that, and then with a little luck, it won't look too crappy. Recipe archive. Okay. What are we doing here? And it looks better already. Okay. So that was easy. Although I do want to change this to make this, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm in the recipe archive. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to make it, what block am I in? The title. I'm going to make it a link. It's weird. So I say this. Okay, now they're links. Oh. What the hell is going on? Oh, you know what? I think I need to do this. Clear customizations. That's what I need to do. Okay, reload. And then reload. This should give me 3 across now. Didn't give me 3 across. Oh, duh. I'm in this cycle. I need to reset, then I had to hit save to reset the template. All right, there we go. So now if I come in here, I should be able to make that title a link, which I do want. And then I'll grab the code editor, grab that, and then go into recipe archive, grab this, paste that. I should be able to get out of there, go in here, template, reload that. So this should be a link, 3 columns, perfect, okay. Should take me to the thing, it does, very cool, okay. So my plan for this thing, I guess, is that you can just come here and you can, this is, I don't know what I want to do with the homepage here, but this would be, you could just go and you could do this thing yourself if you wanted to just do this fade in effect exercise and learn about things. Otherwise, you can come to the conference and you go to the conference and then like you're here, you're like, oh, I'm going to vote. These are the ones that I want to do for this conference. I've got 120 minutes. We're going to figure that out. And then when it's done, we go to the results. We can see who's voted for what, which is super exciting. Super exciting. Anyways. I was thinking the other day I should probably have some means of like locking the conference, like being like conference is done, like votes, voting is open, sort of thing. Because if anyone can come in here and just find the thing, then I can vote all they want. Maybe just if it's closed, we can view the results. But anyhow. Okay, so what's this? I'm gonna just update SP archive. Save that. Okay. So I learned a really cool thing from Justin. I don't know if you're still here or not, Justin, but I'm gonna give you mad props for this. So there is a block that I'm using. Let me show you. It's this one, the skill level block. So the skill level block is if we look at like a that sounds like a lot of work, Kevin. Create as a post type and assign it a hash URL, then use a QR code on a slide to let people open the page. I'm going to tell people to go to blockdevelopercookbook.com, which is a thing that exists, and they can just sign up for an account. That's what they're going to do. That's not a bad idea, the hashtag thing, or the hash, whatever, QR code thing. I lost my train of thought. Why was it? Oh, right. So Justin and I have like weekly one-on-ones because Justin is like fantastic at stuff, and I like to learn and steal his ideas and present them as my own. So that's what I'm. So this level thing, what I have going on here is I've got this the content. So I've got like if it's level 1, level 2, level 3. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. That's not a bad idea. I was thinking about maybe just giving them a password at the conference, so you have to plunk it in there. But that could work too. So anyway, so in this, what was I doing? Oh, Kevin's got me all. Kevin. In your recipes, you can define over here on the little right hand side here. We got a skill level, right? And so the skill level is represented by 1, 2, or 3 chef hats. They're chefs. So, but what one really cool thing that Justin made a suggestion to do is to have that icon be controlled by a custom CSS property that is in the theme. So then if you want to override it, you can. So for example, in my theme here somewhere, I've got custom chef kiss icon, blah, 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 right? So, and then what this builds out is a CSS class that looks like this: WP custom chef kiss level icon. So what's the point? Well, what if, just for shits and giggles, we go into styles in here and we set, do I have that? Say, and then so we defined it here. So let's just say, I'm going to just do this. I'm going to take this and my tester, and I'm not going to define, it goes under settings. Okay. So under my tester JSON here, under settings, I'm just going to do that. This, get rid of color, right? Why you'd ever do this, I don't know. But so now if I go into my styles, right? I can go, I can browse my styles, and one of these is tester. Is that it? No. Is this it? No. Is this it? Maybe I have to refresh the page. That's probably what I have to do. Of course it's not working. Why isn't it working? Did I put it in the wrong place? Justin, did I put it in the wrong place? Custom. The name of the VS Code theme that I'm using is called Shades of Purple. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. Styles. Tester. So we got all this stuff now. It looks horrible, obviously. Obviously it looks horrible. But let's go to my templates. Let's look at like single conference. This should be working. Review one change. Yeah, sure. We're going to save that. Yes, sir. Why not? And it didn't work. Kevin, why didn't it work? Justin, why didn't it work? Should be working here. Things never work live. No, they don't. They do not work live. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's find it. What the deuce? Exactly. Thank you. Let's see what the name of that thing is. What's that thing? Oh, I don't think I named it right. That would probably do it. That would probably absolutely do it. I'm an idiot and didn't do it properly. That's why. Maha. Okay, we don't need that box shadow in there. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do emoji. This is what I feel. This is how I feel about it. Like that. So now this is going to be screwy because I have to, I got to come back into my styles. Oh my Lord. There we go. Styles. Go back to this one. Save. Refresh. Now with a little luck, if I hit save, and I go back here, this looks horrible. I can't even read it. You see? I got the middle finger. We need a better background color though. Let me just pull the old color palette out of there. Whoever's redeeming those things, love you. What was I doing here? All right, so let's just put it back to the regular old styles and save that. And do this. Oh no, this one? There we go. Save that one. Now let's go back to the, oh my Lord. Who hired me? Look at that. See? That's awesome. So that's all that is to demonstrate that if you set up your CSS variables in such a way for your custom blocks, then you can have a theme override those things, which is just super, super helpful because sometimes you want to do that, right? Yeah, so that is, that's pretty funny. Actually, that's actually pretty funny. Now for the question of the day. I want to reset that. So I should just be able to come in here, right? I should just be able to set it. Can I? I guess I just do that. Which is weird because I don't. Default styles. Okay, cool. So I think if you set it to the default styles, then you don't have to worry, because I know there are some things, and Justin can absolutely attest to this, that if you make a change to the global styles, I don't know if it, and then you change those styles afterwards, like in the JSON, they don't always get reflected. But I think if you just set it back to the default, you're good to go. Good to go. So that was what I was doing, and I thought that was hilarious. What is this? Sure. Tester icon. Testing. Test. You know, the key to being a senior developer is writing good commit messages. It sure is. Sure is. Well, we're winding down here a little bit, but dealing with global stuff is going to be a pain because they get saved to the database. Yes, just reset to the default in dev. All right. Well, I feel like I've got some stuff done. I'm happy about some of this so far. We got the recipes looking pretty good. Oh, this is the thing that I want to add. So the idea here is that each recipe has got ingredients, and those ingredients are the things that you learn along the way, right? So that's the idea. So for example, the simple fade-in effect, which is basically going to be, I have it built out. You can test it here for me if you want, npm. I got to change my avatar apparently. You can, in here, I've got some packages that I'm slowly building. The simple fade effect is the one you might want to take a look at for this, but basically what it does is it adds it adds custom CSS and JavaScript only to the block that when it's on the page. Oh, Rizin, yeah, just followed. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, so what it does is, uses an intersection observer to basically fade in cover blocks and image blocks as you scroll down the page. It's kind of a simple little effect. But building those out, it'll teach you, doesn't teach you a block. I'm clearly not doing this right, but it's just like build process stuff. This would be like, hooks, block hooks, extending core blocks, things like that. So I need to get a design for this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. This is just the standard, what block is this? I think it's the, ingredients block. Oh yeah, so it's just not my favorite. Why Why doesn't this go away? Yeah. I kind of want it to be better. Different. Like a bulleted list or something. And then I could put it in a slightly different place. I don't know. What do y'all think of that? I just think it's not very well designed. I mean, this whole thing is not very well designed because I did it. But I need to maybe figure out a better way of doing that. I need to assign all these. I'm yawning. Oh. Yeah. Do I want to take that on? 15 minutes left, or should we just hang out? Oh, I know what I want to do. I wanted to do something nicer in the results page. Just make the card gray or something. Which card? The ingredients? Is that what you're talking about? Like this part? That's what I want. Background. Oh, something like that, you mean? Oh, like not that color, obviously, but like, what if I did make the text white? I don't know. What do y'all think of that? We're gonna design. We're gonna design in browser right now, friends. That's what we're gonna do. That needs to go away. That's not bad. Oh, it's too much purple. You think it's just too much purple going on? Now Kevin's making me redesign the whole thing. Make it better. That's hilarious. Yeah. Too much purple. I was thinking about maybe adding an image in here somewhere. But I don't know. Just one man's opinion. Let's see. What is this thing I'm looking at here? So I mean, I was playing around with the idea of doing like in this group, maybe adding like a cover block and using a media library. I think I might have something down here to download. What is this? Where am I? Desktop? No. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is obnoxious downloads. Oh, anyways, I don't know. So let's just, you know what? I'm gonna do this a different way. I'm just gonna put like a background color in there. Yeah. Just don't open the prawn folder. I know I have some images somewhere here that I can use. I downloaded some somewhere. There we go. Here's a couple. All right, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go here, background, and sorry, group, image, upload. You know what? We're gonna do this a different way. It's gonna be reset. And this, oh crap, I'm doing the wrong thing. There's a cover block. There's a cover block. There's a cover block. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go. Delete. I'm gonna add the cover block again. Need to do this a better way. We're gonna use the featured image. Use the featured image. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And then this goes in here, and it goes on. It goes here, and this goes above it, and this goes here, and this does not go here. Okay, so sure. So let's just save this for shits and giggles, and then in my recipes. Keep clicking. I'm clicking on the wrong stupid thing. Let's go here. We're gonna featured image. Set that as a featured image. And some. Whoa. Okay. Gotta fix that. Something like that. Maybe we'll make that a little bit better. Maybe. This does not to be that. No. Coverage. And then, break all my CSS, of course. So let's look at the opacity. Make it a little. Something like that. But I need to move this out. Why not there? Is I don't know. I think my CSS isn't targeting correctly anymore. Well, it's clearly not targeting correctly anymore. Getting better. Don't want any padding though. Huh. Okay. Okay. What's going on? So. Not that thing. Not that thing. Not that. This thing? This thing. No. Oh, that's what I need to deal with. Okay, that margin start crap that I was dealing with before. I had to fix some stuff in theme JSON that was like this. CSS. So I'm gonna go like maybe core cover like that, and then maybe I can fix this. Hold on. So in this group, yeah, this is the same thing I was running into before, which is super annoying, is that image see if this fixes it. Oh, that fixed it. Cool. So clearly not the best look right now, but cover. Don't think that's the right color I want to use. The overlay. Let's do this. Bring some of that purple back, Kevin. I know you missed the purple. There. I like that. And then this just needs to be clearly made, not that. I don't know. You can't read this shit, can you? Maybe a bit more. Throw new error. Ryan! Hi. Good to see you. I don't know. What do y'all think of this? I kind of like this. I actually am kind of enjoying it. And all of a sudden, it's really funny. What's really funny is all of a sudden this is all working now. Does look a lot better. So I need to clean that up, do something in there, and then add a featured image to each one of these. I think that's the go. I think that's the play, friends. I think that's the play. Let's go into recipes. We'll go customize build process. There was some flash though. What flash where? Oops. Oh yeah, there was some flash there, wasn't there? I wonder why that is. I've got Under the Sea stuck in my head from The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I'm just doing the old refresher-oo there. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm liking this. Restream.io apparently I just received 100 messages today with Restream chat. That's awesome. So I think that's pretty cool. I need to adjust some of these things, but I think this looks way better. And I'm using just like stock footage. Can I post a link? What post what link? What? Did I miss something? Yeah, you can post a link. Frost is great, but doesn't include a build process. Frost theme. You can post whatever link you want. I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. All right, I think this is so much better. Thank you, friends, for helping me to make this so much better. But I do want to fix something. I do want to fix something in here. What is it that I want to fix? I want to fix the block gap in cover. I think that's something that I want to fix. I want to make the block spacing a little bit bigger. And that looks a lot nicer. Kevin, you can click any link you want. I'm not going to click anything that you link though. So build process. Yeah, block the examples repo. Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah. So I think I'm pretty happy with this new look and feel, friends. Thanks to everyone that said, Ryan, what you're doing is crap. Do a better job. And I feel like I'm doing a better job now. You're all the best. Now it just means more work for me. I have to find a featured image for each one of these stinking things. But what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Anyway. Yeah, alright, cool. So I gotta figure out something to do with this. I'm not super happy about, but maybe now that we have a bunch of other color in there, maybe I can do some other things here. Maybe I can get rid of the margins in that. I don't know if the margins are actually showing up or... Oh, yes. This is looking good, but maybe I don't know if I want that color though. What if I made the text this color and got rid of... don't think I like it. Maybe I need to make the links. Vertical padding on the. Oh yeah. Good. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. The vertical padding. Whoa, that's a lot of vertical padding. Oops. 0.5. And let's. That might be just ridiculous amounts. Oh, that's a little better. I feel like this needs. I don't know. I feel like I should do this differently. Like maybe. I don't know. Because this is gonna get kind of ugly if there's like lots of. Maybe I need to have like ingredients be somewhere else. I'm gotta play with this. So what is this thing? Need to deal with the. Okay, that looks a lot nicer. So in here, this isn't great, but I'm liking this design a lot better. I don't know how to treat these ingredients. I feel like ingredients could be like a header and then a list underneath. I don't know. See, I like this look. This looks very nice and clean. And maybe I don't even need these ingredients, but I kind of like the idea of like I kind of like the idea of having the ingredients listed in the sense of like, this is what you're going to learn along the way. This is great. I love designing in browser. This is fun. This is pretty fun stuff. So I don't know. Well, it's afternoon anyways. I should probably wrap this up, but thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for telling me how to design things. And I appreciate everyone's help because you're all amazing, lovely individuals, especially this guy. Kevin! This is what you all are. It's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. What do we think here? What do we think? Any design ideas would be greatly appreciated. At any rate, what I am going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get all of my code editor stuff. I'm going to commit it to the theme itself. What have I done? Come back in here, grab all this, jump over to here, into my templates, into my single conference. I'm going to delete all that, save it. Now, with a little luck, it still works the way it should. Cool. I wonder if I should I decrease the padding around? I feel like that's a lot of padding left and right. Now I'm like, let's design things. Post template, group. Just gonna play around with this, see what it looks like. That didn't make any change. I think I might be doing this in the wrong place. Do we like this padding or the other padding? I think I like the other padding. Maybe I can split the difference. Because I just had this on 1, maybe 1.15. Definitely not 15. Maybe 1.5. Broke something. Get rid of this. I need to get cover. Well, what did I set that to? Yeah, I'm in a bit of a... Oh, no. Sorry, I'm screwing this up. So this should not have any padding. Cover shouldn't have any padding. Or should it have padding? Oh, what have I done here? I've broken it all. Okay, that's correct. And then the cover block has no, it needs padding of, say, 1.5. But then this doesn't need any padding. Oh my God. Okay, that looks better. That looks more correct. I think what I need is this thing. That looks a little better. What's your talk going to be about? Well, it's not a talk. It's a workshop, actually. This is it. We're going to be doing. It's the Block Developer Cookbook is the name of the workshop, and what we're going to do is we're going to, at the beginning of the conference, you're going to sit down and everyone's going to vote on the things that they want to do, and then when we get it done, then we're going to go through each one of these examples, and you're going to learn some stuff along the way. So hopefully it's good. It's pretty ambitious in the sense of like the level of interactivity I'm trying to do. So we'll see, but yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, that's the plan, though. Does this need to be? I hope it will be. I hope it's going to be fun. I really hope that, like, I'm building this, so there is a website available, not yet, where you can go, and the idea will be that, like, you know, during the conference we can vote, and then we can do the ones that everyone votes on. But if you really want to, each one of these the plan will be, each one of these are standalone, in the sense of, like, you could just go here and say, okay, I want to learn how to do this one, and then it'll take you through it. There'll be I haven't built it all yet, but there's a npx command that you can run to scaffold the block, and then there'll be an example of what it should look like when it's finished and things like that. So, and the block itself, all of them, I posted this earlier, so if you're interested, they're all the ones I built, which is 2. So, oh no, I haven't published them all yet, but there are a couple available here in my npm account, and each one of these will be connected to a recipe. So I had a lot to build, but I also have a whole laundry list of ones that we're going to have available. And there'll be simple ones like building a block variation, all the way up to, like, creating a custom admin screen. So there's a lot of things, and they run the gamut from, like, 10 minutes all the way up to, like, an hour. If you know, that should take you an hour to get through the example. So yeah. Anyway, okay, cool. It's after 12. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm actually really feeling good about the way that these are shaping up now. This is kind of the look that I always wanted to go for. So I gotta go find me a whole bunch of images and assign them. And but in the meantime, you all have yourself a great weekend. Next week, I think we are doing Gutenberg 17.5. We're going to review that. I don't know if this is a shameless self-promotion, but I have just started I've started a new shorts on my channel. So I'm doing a bunch of quick developer tips on my channel. So go check that out. It's also on TikTok, which is thing. Yeah, I'm on TikTok too, Cab. I don't even know what my URL is. Somewhere. I have the application. It's not that. Where is my profile? Copy link. Here's my profile. Is this it? There you go. Go check that out. I got a couple of things. 230 views so far. My daughter is telling me that I don't know what I'm doing with TikTok, and I need to add hashtags, appropriate hashtags for all the things, which is not wrong. But maybe I'll find my phone. Kevin, that hurts me. Maybe I'll find my, because you're doing a shit job in Twitch. All right. On that really positive note, I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. I love you all equally and without reservation, except Kevin.
Kevin!
All right. Oh wait, let's see who's streaming right now. Should we raid someone? Let's see who's streaming. So we got the Primogen, we got Finite Singularity, and we got Next Tab DE. So I don't know. Anyone want to? Okay, first person to say a name, that's who we're gonna raid. So the Primogen, Finite Singularity, or Next Tab DE. Go. 3, 2. Somebody say something. 1. Oh, you guys, come on. No, pick a new one. I only got 3. I don't know who else to. No one that I'm following is streaming right now. I don't want to just dive into someone who's. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yeah. Fine. We're gonna raid the Primogen. Why not? Oh wait, no, we're not. I don't think he's live. Games done quick. Who's games done quick? Let's check that out. Games done quick. All right, here we go. Don't know who this is. Here we go. We're gonna start that raid. 61,000 people viewing them right now. All right. Okay, I'm gonna hit this raid button in a second, but bye. Y'all are great.